Hello there, Imef here, and I'm back some more Minecraft. So today I'll be updating you on my custom map called the Hacker. So first news of the week, I had to change this building a bit, reducing the number of floors to 13. The height is probably about the same. But what I had to do is that I actually had to make some sort of second floor right here to add some redstone wiring. And that was useful to actually avoid using too much red net. Because I guess it could make the game quite laggy if I use too many of those. Then next on the list of news, let's see if I can actually make it inside. Finally made it. So, yes. First new system I made for computers is this kind of thing. And, basically it's a computer here, and you have to use a function, you just use it to open the door. However, there's a little twist. The computer requires some authorizations to actually activate the computer. And in our case, we have none for a moment. So that's not very useful, not very practical. Fortunately, those two computers you are actually supposed to look for are on the floor. I wouldn't show where, nor show the source code, because the source code of the authorizing computers is pretty much the same as normal computers, and worst case scenario I can show that one other day. So let's have a look at the source code right now. It's pretty much the same as a normal computer, because what it does, it goes through a loop until you get the required number of authorizations, and once it actually exits the loop, it will open a normal menu loop. So let's edit startup. And the source code is pretty much the same as any normal computer. And that is normal because I am using the menu source code now. The admin function is just 5 lines. Basically, when the door is open, it will close it, and when it's closed, it will open it. So that's quite easy. The loop for checking the authorizations. First of all, there are 3 variables declared: comp8, comp9, and author. So comp8 basically indicates that the computer with ID 8 didn't send yet an authorization. Same for comp9. Author is the number of authorizations. Rednet.open, that just opens the rednet network. It will close the what do I want to say? Yes. Then it will close... can't say it. It will open the loop, I meant, and will keep on until we get 2 authorizations, and I can change that to as many authorizations as I want, maybe 10. That could be like one final test of a map, I don't know. And so, first thing it does in the loop, it sets author to 0, clears the screen, normal, and prints this computer requires 2 authorizations to activate, checks whether comp8 and comp9 are true. If they are, it will increment author by 1 in each case. Then it will indicate, by printing this computer has, then it inserts the number of authorizations inside and continues saying authorizations. So that's pretty normal. Then it checks whether you have lower than 2 authorizations. If you do, it will use rednet.receive sorry for that, to actually check whether you receive a message or not. And if you do, it will first of all verify who's the sender, and secondly what the message is. So the sender has to be either 8 or 9, and the message has to be OK. And in each case, it will set either comp8 or comp9 to true. That actually signifies that the authorization has been done. Once it exits the loop, it closes the rednet network, normal, and opens the menu. Yes. So this would be all for today. Let's just reboot our computer, because it's good when this computer is on. We'll just avoid the play from having to turn it on, if you see what I mean. And finally, the last thing I made, this source code, or I have already shown an equivalent, and that was on the very old video of mine, and it was my computer graph tutorial number 3, I believe, and I should stop saying and. So, the computer won't react at all, the screen is totally blank and all, but what it does actually, the computer is on, and whenever you insert a key, having for label hotel access key, unfortunately I don't have it with me and I don't want to show you the location of it, it will actually open the door for 3 seconds and close it again, spitting out the key before, of course, so you can get it back. So let's have a look at the source code. There we go. Edit, startup. So it's barely a few lines. First of all, it clears the screen, pulls the events disk, and as condition top, so that will check whether you insert a key in the top drive, and whenever you do, it will eject the disk and check what the label is. Actually, there's something quite stupid in this code. Let me see. Yeah, actually there's a flaw in this code. I can actually take care of it later on, but basically it will eject the key and then check eject the key and then check what the label is, and that wouldn't open the door. That would be my guess at least. But anyway, whenever the label is top, whenever the label is hotel access key, it will open the door for 3 seconds and then reboot the computer. So that is all for today, I believe. Hope you enjoyed, and damn it. Yes, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and if you're really cool, do all 3 of them, not just 1 or 2. Secondly, if you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to post. That's what the posting section is for on YouTube. I am totally open to criticism and suggestions, so if you do have any, or even some puzzle suggestions, those would be very precious to me. So feel free to actually post. And so that will be all for today. Hope you have a good time. See ya!